Hey everybody, welcome to another entry in the Hyrule Compendium. Today, we're going to refer to a comment from Rare Zeldas, another good friend of ours, who once, they were kind of putting it out to the whole comment section on our map video, but I thought, let's comment back. They said, would anybody have liked it if you could draw on your map like Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
You know, when I think of maps, I don't even know if I mentioned this in the previous, but I think Phantom Hourglass is the best map in any Zelda game.
Yeah.
One, it gives you more information than any other map for sure, because you see the whole like display of the floor. That's not unusual to other maps, but this one, it shows, like, if there's like a wind geyser or something, it'll show it. If you solve a puzzle and a bridge appears, it'll like show it shows everything you need to know. And they did a good job with, like, it shows you a solution, like sometimes on a different floor, and you have to just like jot. That was the whole basis of the game, really.
Yeah.
The constant jotting down of notes.
And there were a lot of mechanics based around having to write down the notes.
Right. Now, specifically with Breath of the Wild, they did give you the icons that you can sort of drop wherever you want. So, like, in my most recent playthrough, I was coming across enemies that I was not able to kill right now. Like, there were some stone taluses that I, early on in my playthrough, that I'm doing a full run of the game, so I need to kill all the stone taluses to get the, it's part of the 100%ing it. So, but there was a few enemies I couldn't kill yet, so I would take the little icon and just drop it in where that stone talus was, indicating, okay, I got to go back to that at a future point. So, like, I mean, that's kind of it's manipulating the map in that sense.
Yeah. I wonder. I don't know much about what changed from like when they made it a Switch game, but I wonder if that was an element, because I knew before there were features with the Wii U gamepad. Right. Yeah, that could have been a cool feature.
Yeah, I think the maps and the gamepad work great. That's like the whole, and swapping weapons.
It's kind of too bad now that there isn't that gamepad feature.
Yeah, but it's okay. I think the gamepad, it helps with weapon swapping. That was the big change with like Wind Waker. It made it so seamless. I guess that would help the controlling with Breath of the Wild, because there's like 20 different options of what you can do.
How do I change my? No, that's to change my shield. No, that's to change my bow.
It would work great for like the display, because you know how you were saying you were playing with the Pro display. If you can throw all of that on the on the bottom. Plus, you can have the map open at all times, like on the gamepad, something like that, if that was a feature. Yeah,
mess with the map, mark down stuff. Yeah.
Generally speaking, though, I don't think. I made a reference to Phantom Hourglass because they had a lot of puzzles and a lot of stuff going on where not so much that you were almost required to mark it on the map or make a mental note of it. You can write it on a piece of paper if you want, but like you have to. There were solutions, like there's like 6 switches in a row, and you got to hit them in the order of 3, 1, 6, 5, 2.
Yeah,
you can mentally remember that, but it you just jot it down.
Yeah, that was intentional too. So.
Oh yeah, and like stuff where you had to hit switches in certain orders, or you had to light only specific torches, or there was like a path, like there was like a hidden path, and you had to follow it. So it sort of incentivized you to write on the map. So like with Breath of the Wild, I mean, yeah, they could have had more like map manipulation, but then they would have to utilize the feature, I think, a little bit too. You can't just
right.
Like, imagine if you were able to write on the map in Ocarina of Time. What would you do?
Right.
Yeah.
And like with the Switch itself, you'd have to be like playing in the handheld mode, I guess, because how are you gonna write with just your
right?
Just a controller?
It would, yeah. There's a lot of variables here, because you don't need the gamepad or the whatever tablet to play the Switch, because you can play with the Pro Controller, and you don't have that feature at all. So you can't. That can't be a requirement. They'd have to give it some thought on. But maybe there's ways to write on the map without. Without it, like you can do it on screen. Now you wouldn't have the same like responsiveness. I'd say you'd have like with the stylus, where you have like more like control.
Or maybe you can make a text box.
Yeah. Oh God, awful idea. But yeah, with symbols and emoticons or something.
Yes.
Arrows,
So, yes, the answer is yes. You would have liked it.
Yeah, sure. I love maps. Maps are one of my favorite parts of video games.
Oh yeah,
I'm a big fan of maps.
So we were saying in the other video that top 5 maps, you would have Breath of the Wild in there maybe.
Overworld map, yeah, it's great.
But you're saying for sure Phantom Hourglass.
Oh yeah. Oh no, the dungeon maps in Phantom Hourglass are the best. Yeah. And I'd say the dungeon maps in Breath of the Wild are some of the worst.
Oh, yeah, they don't tell you much really.
Yeah.
They just are aesthetically, they look cool.
There's shock value to them when you see them, but they're not as helpful. Like you get the idea you have to go in this general area to find the terminal, but it's
you pause or whatever, look at the map, and you're like, okay, I'm like over here now. I'm like, well, I think I need to go up. I don't know.
It's like, I thought I was going in that direction, and then because every time you turn the map, the one on the overlay constantly changes. No, that Phantom Hourglass, great maps, and I think even like Twilight Princess had good maps too. Not as good. I think they've gotten better. Like when I think of the maps for like A Link to the Past, they're terrible.
Okay.
They're not really helpful at all. And plus, it's so you gotta pause you gotta pause and scroll through. The way it displays is important.
Yeah.
So with Phantom Hourglass, it's literally right there.
Yeah, you barely have to move. You don't have to move your face at all.
It's the top screen. It's an essential portion of the game is looking at the map.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so that's definitely my favorite map.
Awesome. So yeah, we're hoping in the future we get that feature back.
Yeah.
Can't believe you, Nintendo.
Yeah. Send us more questions about maps.
Yeah. We'll do a whole spin-off series that's all map discussion.
Yeah.
Well, but yeah, send us questions about maps, rare Zeldas, anything you want us to talk about. And thanks for watching.